glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Kuzma outside. And again, it's Denver converting.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Bull, a good look. Brown passes to Cousins. Here's Brown. Outside Morant. With 1 on the clock. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Morant against Anderson. Porter from outside. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Portland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And rejected. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Brown. And finished off by Bull.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And stolen by Morant. Here's Brown. The drive by Morant. He buries it from 3. Give him 8.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Kuzma up top. Pass to Porter. Back to Kuzma. Six to shoot. Inside. Here's Lively. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Denver.
He does not get the second one. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Pass to Cousins. A minute 53 left in the first half. Here's Bull. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense getting physical with Bull. Too physical, in fact.
That free throw misses. The Nuggets making a switch here. Ayton's checked in, so he comes up empty at the line. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Bull grabs the board.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
A minute 31 left in the first half. Out to the right wing. To the left wing. There's the triple. Denver grabs the miss.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Pass to Cousins. Outside Bull from outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Kuzma for 3. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one. "32 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Brown. No good with the triple. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Porter, the pass to Anderson. Kuzma outside. Off target with the 3. Pass to Cousins. Out to the right wing. Here's Bull. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Bull's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not too many can match up with Bull in close.
And so it's Portland, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm with Coach Mike Malone. Coach, how concerned are you by the lack of urgency and execution in the first half?
Yeah, very concerning. You know, our starters weren't ready to play. They jumped us, tried to go to our bench, get them in the game. They took us out of our offense, so we didn't really have any flow on either end of the floor.
You have to get back to being you in that second half. Thanks, Coach Malone.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Taking a look at Portland, no surprise to see them at the top of the rankings. We knew they had championship DNA before the start of the season, and right now they're showing that they can possibly get to the championship rounds.
When you have the roster they have, health permitting, you expect them to be number one.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
I mean, this is how you want to start the game, attacking most every time he touches the ball. And he's got the receipts, Shaq.
Listen, high point tonight. So far, putting in the work.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. On the court right now for Portland. Kuzma up top. Pass to Anderson. Puts up a 3. And he can't get that one.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
They get it again. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Pass to Ayton. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Kuzma from deep. Sinks it from distance. Kuzma's got 8.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Takes the three. Hits the trifecta.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Jackson, he's checked in for Portland. Frazier comes in for Brown.
And they place in the top 10 in fast break points. They take their chances to run, and it's something they're really good at.
And that assist per game stat is a real positive for them. This squad has no trouble finding ways to move the ball and get the whole team involved. It's tipped. Jackson outside. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Anderson passes to Kuzma. Back to Anderson. Fires from deep. That shot missing. For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Jackson, left side. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Releases. Nails the baby hook. He's got 10.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
To the inside. It's deflected.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. This one for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Can they get it? And he comes up with a bucket. Ayton's got 10.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And here's Jackson. Here's Frazier. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time.
Blocking foul called on number 9. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Out left to the wing. Myers. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
From 7, tipped. Tipped. Over to the left wing. Here's Anderson. The 3. It's not going to go for him. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Jackson can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Denver. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Porter. Now here's Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Ayton. The layup off target. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Porter. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
to the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Lively passes to Kuzma to the right side. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. The 3 is up. Here's Lively. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Jackson outside. 4-3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Anderson. Lets a floater go. Outside for Porter. Goes back up. And no good. The Trailblazers shooting an efficient 57% tonight. The quick look, no good that time. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Kuzma from 7 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Jackson outside. Dives for it. And they recover it. Second chance shot. Launches a 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma, the pass to Anderson. Back to Kuzma. Over to the wing. Anderson finds Kuzma. There's a screen. Pass to Porter. Here's Lively. Myers. And a miss there on the triple.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
Hunter's checked in for Kuzma. Anderson against Moran. Outside Hunter. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Moran. To stop the drought. Sends it home from 3-point land. 9 points in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Anderson passes to Lively. Moran against Anderson. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Here's Anderson. It's deflected.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Bowl, he's checked in for Jackson.
Taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. There's a minute 17 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Moran against Jones. Baldwin, the pass to Jones. Hits a 3-pointer. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Out to the wing. There's a screen by Bowl. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
Outside Jones. Ayton finds Hunter. Ayton with it. Checked by Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. The jump hook. And scoring with the play inside is Ayton. Ayton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Hunter passes to Baldwin. Outside Jones.
More than just long arms and long legs, Ball has some quickness to him as a defender, too.
And 3/4 of play in the books. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Baldwin in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Morant. Baldwin with a rebound. And the Nuggets shooting just 35% from the floor. And Hunter, here we go. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. From the inbound. And Ayton with the stuff. Portland's shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Morant looking around. You know, Clark, one thing that stood out the last few seasons is the number of blockbuster trades just before the deadline.
Yeah, I think it's part of the league being a year-round league. I mean, that's a huge time on the calendar for the league when teams are looking to make moves to transform themselves or improve themselves. But you're right, the number of big...
Oh, big finish!
Man! Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
To the wing on the left. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The kick to Hunter. There's the 3. Bull grabs the board.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
On target from range.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Jones from outside. Counted from distance. Jones has got 9 points now in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And such great talent in the league, Clark. But the All-Star game last season, not the most competitive. Does that need solving?
It certainly needs attention because the game has dwindled from anything near competitive for a decade or more. I've not been a fan of it because it's basically turned into a glorified layup line. And I don't think that reflects well on the game. I know the fans enjoy the engagement and the weekend, but the game itself needs retooling in a big way, in my opinion.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
The free throw drops for Morant.
At the line for the away team.
And Morant drops them both. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the left side wing. Wide open look. Frazier with the bucket.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We've had some all-time great players chosen outside the lottery, Clark. Who do you think is the biggest draft day steal?
You know, Giannis and Kawhi Leonard were each taken at 15, but man, it's hard to not put Jokic at the top of this list. He was drafted as the 41st pick in his draft year.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
That one's good for 2.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
And Morant clears the board. And so Morant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change, for the most part, has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Frazier. Outside Morant. Down low. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Williams.
Anderson with it. Kuzma, left side. Banked it in off the glass.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Nifty move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Denver's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen. And here they come. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Clark, the Stars may be extending their primes, but on average, the NBA is becoming a young man's game.
Well, I don't think that's going to change. I mean, the demands of the game make it a young person's game. By percentage, the league has half as many players in their 30s as it did in the 90s. It's faster paced. It's more demanding. There's more movement. There's more wear and tear. I think it continues to favor younger legs.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Kuzma. Shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. There's the double team with Porter from the arc. They grab their own miss. Jackson outside for 3. Buries it from 3.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Kuzma with the defensive effort. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Ayton. Over Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. All sorts of time, and the jumper falls for him.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Number 39.
Denver has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And his struggles continue offensively.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Kept alive. Here's Kuzma. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter here. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Deflects the pass. And he makes it on the layup.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Frazier. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
A solid win for them here in the first of 4 meetings this season. They've come out and set the tone against the Nuggets.
Anderson passes to Ayton. Some solid defense from Williams.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Inside. Williams with the screen. 5 to shoot. And there it is for him.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Out to the right wing. Drives to the hoop, to the paint. Here's Williams. They double him with Ayton. Myers. The putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.
the bread on the top and your head in between. Back, call me, quit acting all phony. Say I'm out government name like you know me. My girl is a trophy, 90s Naomi. I give you life for free, so you own me. And pay me with some interest. Eat 'em up, you were so delicious. What really happens when a hero meets a villain? Let's find out. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag of me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off